Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Kanalıma hoş geldiniz. L.ANOIRE'in yeni bir bölümüyle karşınızdayım. Her zamanki gibi geleneği bozmadan yeni bir oyuna başlamadan önce seriye devam ettiğim oyunu bitirme çabasındayım. Oyunu gerçekten çok beğendim. Hani cinayetlerin yazılı senaryoları, işte çözme şekliniz, gerçekten hani acaba ucunda ne çıkacak? Sürekli bir merak içerisindesiniz oyunda. Hani sürekli merak uyandırması gerçekten güzel. Fakat bir eksiği belirtmem gerekiyor. Yani bu türün oynanış süresini çok uzatırsa bence oyuncu sıkılır ki ben biraz sıkılmaya başladım. Hani bir iki bölüm sonra bir iki cinayete kadar hani böyle sonu gelmezse, çünkü sebebi de şu, siz alışıyorsunuz buna. Yani artık diyorsunuz ki evet yine bir olay var. İşte yine oraya git, ipuçlarını bul, işte delillere bak, sonra işte insanlarla görüş, soruştur ve çöz. Yani aslında standarda bağladı biraz oyun. O yüzden acaba ne kadar oynanış süresi var, Steam'den hiç bakmadım. Bakmak da istemiyorum. Oyunla alakalı hiçbir şey bilmeden başladım oyuna. Bakalım bu bölümde neler olacak görelim. Oğlum bu ikinci kadın, üçüncü kadın cinayeti mi? Bu ne lan?
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend him off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard.
Şu
Let's
herif
go.
bizim adam değil mi ya? Bu adam benim eski partnerim bu arada. 2 bölümdür farklı bir partnerle çalışıyoruz. Bundan önce de bir kadın cinayetine gitmiştik. Partnerimizi değiştirdiler. Gerçekten o da çok yardımcı oluyor ama partneri neden değiştirdiler bilmiyorum. Acaba bu herif uzun zamandır boştaydı da biraz sahalara çıksın diye mi yaptılar bilmiyorum. Çekilirsen yolumdan, eyvallah. Arabamızı da değiştirdiler.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Pardon. Gel. Ben hala kendimi bazen polis zannediyorum bu arada.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time in that.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have 2 of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed.
Aynen.
Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Y'all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Detective, I was first on scene.
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
So what's going on over there?
How bad is it?
Come on, you can tell me.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money? Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Tamam, başka bir şey yok galiba.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Oğlum yüzüne bakacağız ha.
Look at your mark. It's very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Brae was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
Did I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
So what's going on over there?
I I hear you are very kind to animals, so please, get that face back to the gorilla.
Çalan müzikler de güzel bu arada.
Still might be some playing the boyfriend.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
He doesn't work out that. I get the point.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father,
Ben
Paul?
eşeği hiç görmedim bu arada.
Don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
All units, officer detail, 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe, 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Hey, come on! Calm down!
Shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe, 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
Gideceğim belanı polisi vurdun amına.
Give it up, LAPD. Don't make me chase you.
How long are you gonna keep this up?
Saatlerce seni mi kovalayacaktık lan bir de? Polisi öldürdün ama.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger 11K, all units, 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, repeat, code 4.
Ya verme olay verme. Çok uzağa veriyorsun. Yetiştim ben göre. Gitseydim var ya 2 saat geri dönemeyecektim ha.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
We'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Ya burada içme bari çocuğun yanında.
Have a look around.
Ya oğlum bu da var ya bizi olay yerine getiriyor. Para vardı.
Art will explain everything when he gets back.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Bıçağa bakarım diye düşünün. Buzdolabının üstündeki notlara falan.
No good to me.
Şu pembe kutulu üründen de herkesten var ha. Herkeste var. Her evde görüyorum. Burası çocuğun odası zaten de.
Work boots. Size 8.
Yüzük.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Marka da yok.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Kadına neyle vurmuştu? Boruyla falan mı? Neyse konuşalım bakalım.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Yalan söylüyor.
I think your father was violent with your mother. I think they weren't very happy, and you should tell me, young lady.
You may be the police, but you have no right to talk about my mom and dad like that. When my dad gets home, I'm going to ask him to punch you on the nose, mister.
I know this is a tough time for you, Michelle, but you should really try and help the police.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Oğlum sanki yalan söylüyor ya.
You know anyone who wears a smallish men's shoe who had a major grudge against your wife? Is there something you would like to tell us, Hugo?
No, I do not. You finished making hints?
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Oğlum adam başını eğiyor ya.
You got any way of confirming this story of yours?
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Soruşturma çok kötü geçti ya.
Should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Ne yapıyor lan o?
I'm going up to the lakes to watch the races.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case. There he is. See him?
Ayakkabıyı yakıyor. Kanlı ayakkabıyı yakacak.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniform.
Şimdi ben anlamadığım nokta adamın yalan aslında şöyle bakın arkadaşlar oyun sizi yani resmen fake atıyor size. Şimdi ben adamdan şüpheleniyordum. Adamdan şüphelendiğim için de adamı zorlamaya yönelik hani cevaplar verdim. Adam 9 yıldır evliyiz dedi. Yalan söylüyordur belki diye 2'yi seçtim mesela. Ya da 3'ü seçmeliydim bilmiyorum. Ama bana hatalı dedi. Ama normalde şu an tutuklandı. Yani adam doğruyu söylemiş de olamaz diye mantıken düşünüyorum ama bir suçlu bile çıkmış olsa oyunun içerisinde size doğruyu da söyleme ihtimali var. Bu da oyunun fake'i oluyor.
Down here, clean up, take care of the kid. Galloway, Homicide Division, badge
Phelps,
564.
1247.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130
I need an address on a
North Bonnie
Belmont
Bray
High
Street?
School.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
Kızın okula gideceğiz herhalde.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
KTI, the American Century Broadcasting System. Ladies, how often does this happen in your kitchen?
Gosh, Mom, pancakes! That smells awful good!
Yes, fresh pancakes made with mullen bar flour.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for you.
Always make the husband, fellas. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I wanted to kill some lives of mine.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. Simplest explanation is most likely the correct.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on the side. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Hayırdır la bebe nereye gidiyorsun?
There he is, officer. Here he is.
Out of the car. Police.
Oh, not on your luck, Buster.
Oğlum bu ne?
That's far enough, freak.
You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Car 11K, car 11K.
Ya ben bir an arabayı almaya gideceğim dedi ya adam İngilizceyle. Ben zannettim ki benim adam arabayı getirdi. Arabada çok benziyordu.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor, a green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Okie motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Oğlum bunda marka falan görünmüyor mu?
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. We've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Abi gel spor bir arabayla gidelim ya. Bak şu güzele benziyor. Bırak bizim arabayı gel. Oğlum biz nereye gideceğiz? Burası okul bildiğim kadarıyla. Aynen.
American Century Broadcasting. We go to Washington now with national news from American Century Broadcasting.
Güzel arabaymış lan. Park edişine bak.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
No, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the picture. Whoa there! Just go easy, Phelps.
These drums. Gene Krupa, right here on KTI.
Whoa, if someone reports this,
Biz arabayı nerede bırakmıştık? Arabayı almadık diye mi acaba? Şu an mesela
all right, search the car for physical evidence.
Hey, you guys from homicide? Right here.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Bizim araba neredeydi acaba? Hatırlamıyorum ya.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for it.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Mike. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid that... Watch when you're driving, you maniac!
Onlar da yolu atlamasınlar ama.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk?
Güzel uçtum ha.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Guy gave his wife a tap. Say all fair in love and war.
Boys.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with it.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Mrs. Muller was strangled with a triple braid. Give me something, Eli.
I like braid, but I didn't rope that woman. You're not hanging this one on me, partner.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman? I done told you I found that pretty thing. I never stole it.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the hat squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
I got this gadget whiz putting recording devices into the place for me.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Ya adam gözlerini deviriyor.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
Amına koyayım, ne anladın bundan?
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me. My wife is the victim here. But, so am I. What am I going to do without her? And you. You heartless bastard.
Yeah.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Tamam, true diyeyim.
So someone mugged her and then took to her with their tire iron?
Please, I don't want to think about it.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. The next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Ne oldu oğlum ya? Ya adamın arabasından çıktı bir sürü eşya. Ben de adamı tutuklattım ama.
Belt! We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Evet, bölümü burada durdurdum. Ya açıkçası şöyle bir şey de var arkadaşlar. Şimdi oyunun mekaniği güzel, hani fikri ve hani mantığınızı kullanması istemesi evet çok iyi. Ya tabii ki de hani her soruyu ve hani her şeyi böyle nokta atışıyla bulabilmeniz mümkün değil. Ama mesela ikili bir soruşturmaya girdik. Birinden çıktık, diğerine girdik. Bir adam hiçbir şey kabul etmedi. Adamı içeri attırdık. Kaptandan da fırça yedik yani. Hani oyun icabım bu şekilde ilerledi. Bu bölüme ilk kez YouTube'dan bakacağım hani neden böyle oldu diye. Yani çünkü tam anlayamadım yani ben süreci. Ve şeyde de canım çok sıkıldı. Şimdi mesela oyunu ben hani oynayıp bitireceğim bu şekilde ama sonra tekrar case'leri izleyeceğim. Ya adamlar ne yapmış? Çünkü yani şöyle bir şey, birinden mesela şüphelendiğiniz zaman bunu mutlaka eğer videonun sonunda dinlerseniz, izlerseniz buraya kadar bilmiyorum. Yani şüphelendiğiniz adamın bile doğru söyleme ihtimali çıkıyor ama kararları evet bulduğunuz ipuçlarıyla veriyorsunuz. O da yetmiyor bazen. İnsanların yüz ifadelerini kullanıyorsunuz. Zaten gerçek yüzlü oyun demelerinin ünvanını alması sebebi bu oyunu. Ama gene de çok yanılttı beni her defasında. Açıkçası bu bölüm beni çok mutlu etmedi. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize çok iyi bakın.